Chris, how are you?
Hello, mate. How's it going?
All good, thank you. All good.
Good, good. Thank you for this. Really appreciate it, mate.
I'm really thankful for that.
what? Well, let's just kick it straight off. So, Ben, goalkeeping
Yes.
coach,
Yeah.
goalkeeping coach. Now, I've had some because particularly with football and that, like at this,
Yeah.
you don't know like what like your career beforehand was like. Now, I know you started first in the actual original academy, wasn't it?
Yeah. So when the academy was first started by Ben and Dean,
Mm.
I was in the first year that it all kicked off. So when they originally at William Parker and it went to the sixth form, me and our group of players that were first, we were the first original group for the academy, the under-19s. So
Yeah.
that's how it all started, and then 3 years carried on playing. Tried.
Yeah, and you played like fullback, didn't you?
Flitted in between right back and centre half. First year I was at right back, played every game, and then after a while, I ended up going centre back down to Glyn. Glyn at the time played me
Yeah.
centre half, 23s, and ever since centre half now, I'm goalkeeper.
How does that work then? Does it like you think, hang on, I don't want to do all this running about.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
No, so when I was younger, I used to play in goal.
Oh, is it?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
I had a little spell, drop it, but I was at Chelsea for a while.
Yeah.
Played in goal for them for a while, so that was Aggie's fault. He's chucked me in goal.
So I mean, so you because I asked some of the boys about some of your backgrounds, and I know Joe Knight was saying that he says that you did like some sort of trial of like the early versions of VAR, like you did some sort of
This when we played at Brighton.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
played
mate.
at the Annex.
How
Yeah,
was that
so
then?
I think it was. So the referees were testing VAR at the time. So I think Amex was one of the chosen stadiums for them to test it, and well, they must have picked. I don't know how our fixture got picked, but one of our fixtures got picked, and then fortunate enough to play on the Amex for a game.
Oh, okay. You didn't have to do no weird FIFA thing where you've got all these little dots on you and all that, like to.
Nah.
It weren't that technical.
We did have to wait 5 minutes for a VAR decision though, so it was a pain. It was a pain back then. It was a pain back then as well. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus. So, goalkeeping coach now for how's it? Because you were under 23s.
Yeah. I still play for 23s in goal, yeah, and then obviously now coaching side and first team goalkeeper coach for Louis.
Yeah. What's it like coaching Louis?
Excellent. To be fair, as my first goalkeeping coaching role, I couldn't have asked for someone better. So it helped where we already had a relationship beforehand. So I've played football with Louis for a while, knew him before, so it really helped. And the character he is as well. It doesn't matter who he's got in front of. He'd always work as hard as he can. So it's excellent, and he's really good with the academy goalkeeper that we have come in.
Who's the academy goalie?
Charlie Homewood. So he was the under-16 goalkeeper last year for Brownie's team.
Yeah.
And then he was invited to come in and train alongside Louis for a goalkeeper session. And ever since, he's been excellent. He's been really good. Louis is excellent with him. Like, really helps him, gives him a lot of information. Really, really good with him, to be fair. You'll see him on a match day. He's always there warming up.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to give him a shout out.
Definitely.
Whenever that's happening again.
I know, tell me about frustrating, isn't it?
No.
Frustrating.
Actually, something that I know a lot of fans would want to know, and particularly an idiot like myself. But in goalkeeping coach, what are the sort of things that the absolute basics that you always try and instill every session? I mean, what would you be doing where you've got a goalie in front of you? What are you doing with him?
A lot of match-related scenarios, really. So, to be fair, what we work on with Lou a lot is a lot of crossing. Work a lot of crossing with Lou, because obviously, it's a bit obvious he's not one of the tallest, but so we really make sure that we nail that down. Which, to be fair, he's improved a lot over the last year. I think this especially he's come out a lot better. To be fair, goalkeeping is manic. Like, it's a totally different sport. So there's someone that I watch, Arsenal goalkeeper coach called Inaki Kenya. His sessions are mental. Like, they're just relentless, all over the place, diving all over the place.
Yeah, sort of reactions.
Just a bit of fun, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit of fun.
So what are you currently up to now then? So what's your other job?
So I'm employed by Hastings College. So obviously Aggie runs the full-time program, the under-19s. I help assist that, but I also do the enrichment program at the college. So all the extra activities, sport activities, I also help with that at the college. So luckily, I'm still in work, really, still interacting with students and doing the social media and stuff. So I've been quite fortunate. I've got bits to do, but there's nothing like being at football. Oh
no, that's a bit of a sickener, mate. This week in particular, I'm like, this is just, come on, like
dragging now, isn't it? I miss it.
You know, I mean, obviously we miss cheering you on. You know, I'm cheering all you lot on. So
yeah. Too long now. Hopefully, when Boris has his announcement on Monday, it gives us a bit more hope.
Is there an announcement on Monday?
Yeah, 22nd. I think he gives you the pathway to how we're going to get out of lockdown and stuff like that. So fingers crossed, not too long.
Fingers crossed, legs crossed, everything crossed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, I mean, from a point of view of, you know, it's no point talking about the season. Like, obviously, the last couple of years, you know, we've, as a team, all of you, you know, the coaches, players have done really well, and that's not really going to be acknowledged. It looks like.
No, frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of motivation, I mean, what are you as a coaching staff? Because obviously you are still talking to players, but obviously not regular. What are you doing to try and keep the spirits up?
Between the staff or the players as well?
Well, both really. It's both, isn't it? I mean,
where we're quite a young group of staff, we're always wanting to improve. So we're still, even now, analysing a lot of games, going over the previous seasons. So every season we've come back, even this season we've got better. So now it's just another matter of time, just looking how to improve again. So yes, we were really good this year, but how can we be even better? How can we concede less goals? How can we concede more? Yeah, stuff like that. So just always trying to improve.
I know you mentioned the Arsenal coach a bit. Is there any other sort of coaches that you look at, you know, to try and gain?
At the moment, I've just been watching a lot of the Arsenal goalkeeper coach, and to be fair, all the England stuff as well. So they post a lot about goalkeeper coaches and their sessions. I get a lot from them. So that's another one that I look to. But at the moment, no, it's just that.
And are you an Arsenal fan then?
Yes. Yeah.
Dear.
It's good.
I mean, I QPR, so yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I can't say.
Charlie Austin's in right now, though.
Oh yeah, he's an absolute hero.
He's sorting you out.
I know. I mean, it shows you the quality of that league, isn't it? You get someone who knows where a goal is. It's invaluable. So,
well, you wouldn't have beaten Brentford if you didn't have it previously.
Yeah, no, I know, because Brentford were beating us regular for like the last 4 or 5 years, but
good side.
Yeah. Anyway, don't depress me, QPR. I don't want to talk about QPR.
Sorry.
Hang on, I'll tell you what I did want to talk about. I send the feelers out. I said, you know, what can we talk about Ben about? And someone said about receding hairline. Now, I don't that's a bit harsh, that. I mean, it might be one of the coaching staff. I wondered if you might want to say a few words about him.
That's either Aggie or Brownie.
Yeah, well, I'm not at liberty to say, but
I don't know who that is.
I mean, that's.
I'll find out. I'll find out.
Well, yeah, I don't want to give it away.
We'll finish that question.
Yeah. But in terms of the future, I mean, you're the goalkeeper coach now. From what I've heard from Aggie and a few others, is that you're good. Yeah, that from their point of view, you're a very good coach. So you're going places. I mean, what are you looking for? What's the progression you're looking at?
I think just as high as I can, really. That I haven't got a really particular route that I want to go down. Well, obviously goalkeeping, but I'm yet to get my badges, so I need to get them as soon as possible when I'm allowed.
Can you do any of those online, Ben? I mean,
funny you say, I did look quite recently, but goalkeeping, a lot of it's
You've got to
practical.
get hours. Yeah, you've got to get hours on
Yeah,
the pitch.
I've got to get the hours ticked off and time with tutors and stuff. But obviously at the moment, can't do that.
So, I mean, is that what you got lined up for next season? That your badges are,
Yeah, well, I wanted to get them done this year. I need to get my level 2 and then go for the goalkeeping badges as well. That's something I want to get done as quick as possible because it opens a lot of doors.
I can imagine.
For other avenues, really.
Yeah. Oh, any message to the Hastings fans out there?
Well, best in the league by a mile. Like we do really, really miss you. On a Saturday, there's no better feeling than when a goal goes in by Popey or whoever. That roar behind the stand, you miss it so much. That little roar, that 800 people, 1,000 people behind the goal roaring. That's what we do it for. So, but be patient. We'll be back. We'll be better. You'll see us soon.
Yeah, that's good words. Good words. By the way, that receding hairline comment that can be cut out. Yeah, that can be cut out. Don't worry about that.
Keep it in. It's fine.
It was Aggie. Yeah, I'm not a grass freak. Yeah,
he's not in a better position himself.
I know. I did the last time I did an interview with him. His hair was all over the place, like a bloody bird's nest.
If it's Brownie, it'll be right. He's just fine.
He's too nice. Brown's too nice. You know, it's always going to be Aggie, isn't it?
Yeah, I expected that.
I'll cut all that out, so you won't know. I told you.
Fine.
Yeah. What talk us through a match day? I mean, how's it all set out? So
on a map, like what is really good, the Aggies beginning of the season is set out roles and responsibilities for match days. So when it does come to a match day, we all know what we've got to do. So I know that on a match day, I will take Louis on my with him and obviously Charlie Homewood. James McCrossen will have all the stats that you've seen.
Yeah, amazing. All that.
Brilliant. It's so important for us. So the GPS, for example, that has improved us massively. So when we look at how much players are run, it's so important, so important. So he will deal with that. So Brownie will take the warm up. Dana do 101 jobs in about 2 hours. So yeah, we all know what we do. Match day is brilliant. It works like clockwork. Really, really enjoyable.
Yeah,
great staff to be around.
No. Well, you all come across really well. But any banter? Like, is any of the players that to give you a bit of grief at all, or you know that
everyone gets something.
Yeah.
Gaz ahead it all. He's brilliant. He doesn't stop. Like that. To be fair, the whole dressing room, everyone brings something.
Yeah.
Like there's not one in there that doesn't bring something. They're excellent. It's so as good as we are on the pitch. The social side, it's just as good.
Yeah.
Some good stories to tell, definitely.
Well, I was chatting with David about 3-4 days ago.
Yeah.
And, you know, he said how much of a good bunch they are. And, you know.
Honestly, I can't speak highly enough. Yeah. It's so good. Plane journey to Guernsey, that's one that sticks out. Weymouth. Can't really tell the story, but.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
There's some good stories to tell, definitely. Brilliant.
Well, yeah, I mean, it comes across on the pitch. There's a massive togetherness. You know, you can't make that up. So it's, definitely. You know. I mean, what's your opinion on the season ending early? I mean, I know it's all out of our hands, but did you expect this decision as it looks like it's coming through from the league, or?
Off the back of what happened last season, yeah, they fully expect it. Obviously, as frustrating as it is, there's just not a lot we can do about it. All we can do is make sure we're ready for next year, that we're back bigger and better. It's frustrating.
Yeah, no, you're right there, mate, Ben. So I wish I had some football to talk to you about, Ben, you know, and
nothing is there. That's fine. Not much with Arsenal either. They're not very interesting to talk about at the moment. They're sitting in 10th.
Yeah, who'd have thought it, eh?
Weird times.
Well, one of my most entertaining things to listen to is ARSENALFANTV. Yeah,
oh, it's embarrassing.
Because they usually get it wrong. Yeah, they always get it wrong. If someone loses, they've got to go. And if they win, that you're tremendous.
I'm surprised the club allows it, to be fair. I'm really surprised the club allows it, because I don't think it paints a good picture at all.
Well, yeah, most of you lot, because I was born in London, and literally every Arsenal fan I knew, because I used to go back in the back in the 80s and 90s. I used to go along if I couldn't get to a QPR game and the away game was off. I'd go to an Arsenal game, because that's all or we'd go West Ham, or we'd go, we wouldn't go Millwall though, because that was
I stay away from there.
No. They're too angry then, right? But you go there and the fans were just knowledgeable, chilled. They understood. And you always played. Well, actually, you didn't always. You were winners.
Yeah.
You didn't always play great football, because I remember the days of
I can't remember
Alan Smith and Niall Quinn and all that. But your fans were very knowledgeable and weren't this, ranty.
It's embarrassing. It's 40-year-olds acting like that. They're about 40 years old. I know. I don't get it.
The teenagers,
I know
man.
I know George is a bit over the top sometimes, but
yes, thank you. That's what I wanted. A bit of dirt there. Thank you. Yeah, but, we all know what George is like. Where's Robbie? Robbie's the one.
Yeah, both of them. Both. Yeah, bad as each other.
Yeah. Anyway, ARSENALFANTV. But
I don't watch it. Try and stay away from that rubbish.
Yeah, don't. It'll give you heart palpitations. You listen to some of the crap they come out with.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
But listen, Ben, look, thanks for coming on. And what we'll do, when we got some football back, I'll bring you on again, and we can actually
100%. 100%.
You ever take care and have a good evening, yeah?
Sorry, say that again?
I was saying, you take care and have a good evening, yeah?
Yeah, you too. Stay safe.
Yeah, cheers, Ben. Yeah, take care, fella.
See you later. Thank you, Chris.
Cheers, mate.